Hey budget fam, my name is Sade and welcome to my channel. This is my first video on this channel and I am restarting my cash stuffing journey, my journey to be debt free and to be financially independent. I have been budgeting for the past 3 years. I discovered cash stuffing in December of 2020, but I didn't start budgeting until January of 2021. And I have been budgeting ever since. For the first year, I was just doing the cash stuffing system. I ended up having a baby and I shifted to digitally budgeting, but I wasn't as strict as I was before with the cash stuffing. So I decided to go back to what works. So I'm going back to cash stuffing, and I decided instead of doing it on my regular channel, which is my lifestyle channel, I have it linked down below. It is just BrightAsDae. I decided to do one separate channel just to talk about finances and my journey to being debt free so that all of this content can be in one area. So if you're interested on joining me on this journey, if you're coming over from my lifestyle channel, make sure you comment down below. If it's your first time joining me, hey, welcome to the budgeting fam. So today I just wanted to get my 2024 budget binder and to give y'all some insight into how I'm gonna have these videos flow and basically what my plans are for 2024. So let's get into that. So the first thing that I want to show you is my budgeting template that I'll be using. This is one that I created for myself. It will be available for purchase in the description box down below. This is the template that you're going to see me use a lot. This just has some of my expenses, my cash envelope, and my sinking funds and some extra stuff that I want to show y'all. So this is what I'll be using in my cash stuffing videos. My budget breakdown for when I go to the bank, my teller slip for the bank. I'll be doing monthly sinking funds tracker and updates, and my monthly expenses, and also my debt tracker. So this is where we're starting, and I'm gonna show you what I'm using. So let me zoom in so you can see. So the first thing that I'll be doing in my videos is just tracking my expenses. Now this is just 2 of my expenses because everything else is done electronically. So I don't think it makes sense for me to, you know, take it out, go back to the bank and do all that back and forth. So these are the 2 that I am on with my mom. So it just makes sense to pull this so I can give it to her in cash. For that, I am using this bill envelope. I got this on Etsy years ago when I first started. I am reusing these, so I didn't go out and purchase anything new, really. I only purchased 2 things, and I'll show y'all that this is one of them. And then I'm just reusing my cash envelopes from a couple years ago when I got them. So I'll just put my bills money in this. And moving on to my cash envelopes, I'm just going to be using groceries, gas, personal, and then miscellaneous. So this is my grocery envelope, my gas, my personal money, and miscellaneous. So anything like maybe my son needs throughout the week or anything like that that wasn't necessarily budgeted for. So these are all my cash envelopes that I'll be stuffing every 2 weeks. I'm moving on to my sinking funds. Right here I have, I think, about 7 or 8 of them. Let's go through them individually. So I'm still reusing my old binder from last time. I didn't feel the need to go out and purchase any, to be honest. So right now it's empty, and I'm going to show you the setup of it. So the first is my son, and the envelopes are pretty much the same. I recently made this since I have my son. So, but the style and everything, if you've seen any of my old cash stuffing videos, I can link those down below for my other channel as well if you're interested. The first one would be for Kai. Okay, and then we have car maintenance. Just putting these back in. Then we have emergency fund, travel. This is my old, like I said, these are my old. I still have stuff in here too. These are my old ones. I was really into like digitally doing it. I had a high yield savings account, which I could have created like buckets in. It's called Ally. So I pretty much use my buckets as my sinking fund. So I was very much doing everything electronically, but I wasn't as strict with my money. So I'm going back to this. And I think it's more rewarding when you see your money add up in front of you too. And then I have my medical sinking fund. Debt snowball, we're really gonna focus on that for this year. I have my gifting envelope. Then we're gonna do a 10K challenge like I always do. And it might just be a savings challenge. I don't really know yet. I have my YouTube, but this is really business. I'm gonna change the name of this. I want it to be business. And then I'm gonna do 2 fun challenges. I'm gonna do the $5 challenge of any leftover money that I have. And then I'm also gonna do the $1 challenge. And that's pretty much it for my binder for all my sinking funds. So we have an extra category. I didn't put this in my binder because the money isn't gonna stay in there. I'll explain this in my first cast stuffing. Last minute, I decided to do like the 100 envelope challenge. So I got this on Amazon. It literally just came and I picked it up and started filming. What I just noticed is that these don't fit into my binders. So I was thinking to just put them in, but I don't think it's gonna work at all. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. So I might have to return these to Amazon. I don't know, y'all. I really am excited to just start right away. So I probably just get like a binder ring or something, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it's definitely not gonna fit in this. I just have to place an order on Amazon for an A5 binder to put these in. So I'll have an extra one. I might not take 100 days to do this. It might be longer. I want it to be fun and exciting, not to feel like I'm constrained or I have to do this thing. That's pretty much my setup for 2024. One of my biggest goals is to just be debt free and just have financial freedom over my money so that I can instill that into my kid and also trickles down into my family. You know, when you feel like you have autonomy over your money, you just feel better. I want to start investing. I want to do different things with my money, but before I do all of that, I need to be out of debt. So if you're interested in joining me on this journey to be debt free, definitely think about hitting that subscribe button down below. Comment down below, and I will see y'all in my next one. Happy budgeting, y'all.